Hello, this is Prashant. Today I'm gonna give you a walkthrough that how I have deployed a web server and hosted a web application on it. And I have deployed my web server over EC2 instance. So let me give you a walkthrough of entire steps I performed and how I achieved that. So first of all, in AWS instance, I created a virtual private cloud with the name of Prashant VPC. Here is that, and I set CIDR block to 192.168.0.0/16, यानी कि 16 bits network ID, and then I created a subnet on that VPC. So I created a subnet web server on a VPC, Prashant VPC, and the subnet has an IP address 192.168.0.0/24, means 24 bits will be our network ID. Then I went to the route tables and I created an entry in my route table for my VPC. So this route table, it is attached to Prashant VPC. So no, before that I created an internet gateway. Yeah, I created an internet gateway so that everyone can connect to my VPC. So I created from here, and I want to show you, and I attached this internet gateway to my VPC. Then automatically a route table is created for this internet gateway, and I created an entry. So let me click what entry I did. So this is my route table. Where is that? Yeah, minimize it and go to the routes, edits, and I created a route, means that if a request comes to anywhere, so if request comes to anywhere, so request come for anywhere, then direct it to this internet gateway. So this is the internet gateway. I directed everyone to this internet gateway. Then I save it. Nothing changes is done. So route table is got created. So this was the part of the VPC subnets route table internet gateway. Now let's go to the EC2 instance. So now let's go to the EC2 instance and see what I did. Okay, so I created an EC2 instance of type t3.small. I created an EC2 instance of type t3.small. Here you can see, and I give it a name wave server because this EC2 instance, so every EC2 instance is your virtual machine. So I would say I created a virtual machine on the Mumbai region, and availability zone is AP-South-1A. And then after that, what I did, so while I was creating EC2 instance, I allowed RDP connection. So from my local machine, so this is my local machine, so this is the RDP I took, so let me cancel it out. Okay, so this is my Remina RDP client. Okay, let me tell you one thing. So this EC2 instance, it has a Windows Server 2019 operating system installed, and that's the machine with an operating system where I have installed my EC2 instance. I took an RDP, so I got the public IP address. Where is that public IP address? So I got the public IP address, and I extracted the IP address from the PEM key that I created while creating this EC2 instance. I took an RDP, and here is the RDP. Okay, and now what I did in that EC2 instance. So now the configuration and creating part to AWS instance is done. I took an RDP over there, and it is a Remina RDP client. Let me maximize it. First I open the server manager. First I configure this my computer name. That's all up to you. It was optional. And then I installed IIS, a web server feature on this this virtual machine or this machine. And then once it is installed, I go to the file explorer, go to the C drive, and go to the inet pub. I went to the www root, and then I created an index.html file and then pasted in this directory. That's it. That's only I have done. And when, let me minimize it. Now let me see, let me show you how this website that's hosted on this web server. So this is the web server. This is the web server machine where I was hosted it. Let me show you. Go to my machine, my PC, C drive, and go over there. Let me copy the public IP address via which I will be okay. Before that, there was one more configuration I did before I go. So go to the EC2 instance and go to the security. So we will add some inbound rules to the security group. So this is the security group I created and added to this EC2 instance. So go to the web server, and this is the inbound rules. So I have added few inbound rules. So let me maximize it. Yeah. So I have added an HTTP and HTTP inbound rule. That means so I'm allowing, and I have set everyone, that everyone can make an HTTP and HTTPS request to this EC2 instance. So this was one additional configuration I did, so that it would be accessible. It should be accessible by HTTP and HTTPS. It was accessible by RDP earlier, but I added these two extra inbound rules. And that's it. That's only I have done. This is how I have deployed. So let's go to the and access it. So I hope I have copied. So this is an IP address of my EC2 instance, public IP address that AWS has provided me. Let's click, and here we go. This is the website that was hosted over there. So that's what I have done. So yeah, this is how I have deployed a web server on my EC2 instance. So that's the very simple step, and my website is now up and running, and everyone can see this website. Right now DNS is not configured. That's it.